Oh shit, we gotta face Henry Ruggs.
Dave, what color you in? White or dark?
Henry Ruggs. What's up, bro? Shit, what? What's happening? At the house right now.
About to get beat on.
My mom, Asia, and kids. All right, mom, Dave, you know, say hi. You say hi, son.
We got a big gang, y'all.
You said what, fool? This is it. I'm right here. I'm playing the game right now. I'm on the game. I'm on live.
The playoffs are back.
Tell them you got the Super Bowl.
Attempts, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up in a divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
You want me to kick it or you want to wait?
No, you can kick it. I'll pause it.
One of two spots
we might just run this
awaits the winner here as we're underway in the
Don't bring that up, Dave.
NFL playoffs.
We might just run this motherfucker back.
Nigga, I told you don't bring that out. Ricky Bobby, huh? So, Jig, you saying Mr. Black was a Hall of Famer? Nigga ain't did shit in the playoffs. He ain't got a ring. You right. That's true. It'd be hard for him to get my vote. I'm just saying, when I see the nigga, he didn't perform. And we liked the nigga at first, too. Hey, it's still old tape on the nigga, too. You could go watch some old tape on him and show me his best game. Niggas got to archive their seasons a little bit better, though. Like, make a better, like a playlist for every season and shit. But I'm sorry, I got to separate my shit for the new season.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
My shit just be everywhere.
17-yard line.
Hey, it's time for the best stuff. Let's get it. Nah, you finna come down the streets.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And right away, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees.
At the 13-yard line.
Let's say it's 12-degree weather out there.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
No snow.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Locke working out of the gun. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Oh, there we go. Make up for that weak shit.
Oh, make up for that weak shit. Johnson with a pick.
No, almost.
He takes us up
made up for that weak shit he did.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. And worse, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Hell no.
Complete on the slant route. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Oh, I hit him.
What he was hoping for there is this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot. You're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing on first down is Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun snap to Locke. The throw there going to be incomplete.
The time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
No, I'm no G on the play with it.
Scoreless game. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight.
He said your leg
this field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones
said your leg good.
Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game.
Good.
This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
He's going deep for Brown. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 56 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would
You can catch a pick.
the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys.
You surprised he didn't get it.
Yeah,
He always going to get that
in the end zone
man.
first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Come on,
And his
dude.
throw is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
And 9 yards to go.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Block off a play action.
Gimme.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he is
Get your big ass in the
going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says,
Right.
we call this
Stupid
be
ass
who
Jerome
you
Baker.
are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they
Ricky
put
Bobby,
out
wait.
there.
No signal, but I don't think
First
he got
round
the
draft
surge
pick. You give me
behind
number 1
center.
draft pick
No,
out
he's
of
going to be kept out of the end
Ole
zone.
Miss, man. Heisman Trophy winning college, you feel me?
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Here's Hines on the toss play. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
No, I'm not losing to them. These niggas got my numbers.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I gotta get this win.
Vikings, nothing.
All right, yep.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Now back to throw. Rolling to his right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
25-yard attempt.
Man, staying down.
By Lutz is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. The bottom line, tremendous.
Yeah, how many men came in? Who you losing to today?
Backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned
Who you
out
losing
be
to today,
important.
cuz?
I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now
What's
to
up,
start
guys?
their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
I don't get.
There he goes.
What's up, fool? Another fucking day. Trying to get this shit done.
That pick six looms large as this game continues because we've seen plays like that.
You know it's good.
Playoff contests over the years.
It's good.
I would agree with that totally.
I'm a specialist in it.
After games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really
It's
true.
good. I'm a specialist in
You see
that.
plays like that, and all of a sudden the
It's good. It looks like I'm going to be outside early, too.
It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about
it's a new day for sure.
A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
At their own 21-yard line.
You got the haircut? You got to get a cut?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach...
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Let me get that.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
We over here now.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Looking deep for Bennett. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And his throw here is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half,
I did that, though.
Hold your breath every time
I threw it to the nigga, honestly.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Who is that, right?
That goes for a gain of 31. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Locke. This is the tight end fan. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 41 yards. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Locke flushed out right. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Completes it to Hardman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 35.
I don't think anyone would argue that having that extra week definitely helps come playoff time. And those were some fresh legs right there. That extra practice time and planning, certainly in evidence.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Vikings.
They run the counter.
Oh, my, but they might use them last night.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Come on, baby. 56 to Mark, boy. 56. Check 56.
Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines.
Come on!
That pass play good
That's
for
fake.
7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
A gain of 7 yards.
That's
Vikings gonna signal
bullshit.
for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Nigga is past the goal. Nigga just rolled up. Like, come on, man.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They'll roll under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Myles Garrett and the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and...
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. The give to Taylor. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke, eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
A gain of 15. And the Vikings.
Here's Locke to throw. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Virgil Green.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Locke on target there to Fant, the tight end. And this is going to result in another first down.
I don't understand that. That is a safety.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
How is it that he's still getting
first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
He's a safety.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Stop playing so much.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And that'll set them back 5. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. From the gun, Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Locke.
What?
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah,
well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
So
talk about what?
What? 3, but they're only able to
he just probably ran it in, cuz.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Timeout set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
Ricky Bobby,
we
everybody.
need you. You got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Down and sack.
Kenny Clark breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 40-40.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
6.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a toss play. It's Hines. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
2nd and 3.
Good shit,
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time, because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
From the gun, Lock, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort. Operating from the gun, Lock, brought in over the middle by Grant, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. From the gun, Lock. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Right there, 54, right?
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Again, they'll throw with Locke.
Oh!
Tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there and knocked it away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Oh, yeah!
It's headed right. It's no good. He misses.
Shake guy.
And this score will stay right where it is. So that one an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. But all hope's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within one score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense to take the field with.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and
back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there.
That's what that is.
To repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going
to
take.
All right, it's good. This game over.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
He was looking for his phone.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind.
I was standing right there.
Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To throw on 3rd down. Locke. The catch made by Miller. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Block. Flushed out right. That ball complete to Isabella. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Again, it's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
They'll let Taylor try and run. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Vikings 14.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Didn't give themselves a chance.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Why?
They run with Hines. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 3rd down, it's Moore. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Hines. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Vikings' 37-yard line.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this division. All in so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this
fucking Ricky Bobby, man.